Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Matt Capper. This is another video on Raid Shadow Legends. Today we're doing Faction Wars. Once again, let's take a look at who we have this time. I actually did take a peek at it, and it's the Orcs and Barbarians. We're going to start in the Barbarians. I think that's our best place. And it is the stun debuffs, and we have a pretty good lineup of stun champions for this. So let's take a look at that. This is probably going to be your most accessible as a free-to-play player because you have, of course, Scylla the Drakes. She just got stuns. It's only a 35% chance, but she's got stuns, and of course she's a given. You've also got Armina, which we're going to use. And I think we are going to take out Alaz just because A is a mythical. We're going to bring a Huskarl. So that's going to give us a ton of stuns. I don't know if I have enough damage on this one, but we're going to give it a try. Armand's, of course, also has stuns. So we've got stuns out the wazoo. We got 4 there. That's a pretty good one. Right out the gate. I don't even want to use that yet. We'll try to... Nope, she's getting a weak hit. Nope, she's going to miss. And no one can seem to get their stuns off. That's fine. We're bringing in Alika because she's got the damage, as you can see. Yeah, I mean, overall, we're looking pretty good here. Let's drop a decreased defense. Good thing is we can probably just Armand's is a cheat code. I do understand this. I'm very well cognizant of how ridiculous it is using Armand's here. If you have them, you have them, right? If not, you're gonna get these kind of stuns too. So we're already almost done, but we've got tons of stunning champions in this barbarian. This might be the easiest clear out of a team. We're gonna get rid of you just because, and we didn't get any stuns there. That's fine. We're gonna get we got a little sneaky resist over in the corner, and we got a weak hit. All right, well, we can do some survivability. Maybe we'll just delete her. Yeah, this is gonna, like I said, this will be the easiest of the bunch. It's almost unfair to have to do stuns versus barbarians. It's funny how like I'd be shocked if anyone who can actually do barbarians hard mode, like can get to hard mode, doesn't have at least some of the champions you're going to need to be able to do this. Like, this is such a as opposed to the other ones, even without Armand's, I don't think we'd have a problem. We need to speed everyone else up a little bit more, but I'm fairly certain the number of stuns, we'd be able to get the stuns pretty easy here. We've got lots of different abilities on our champions, but Huskarl here, if there's one thing he does right on that A2, it's stun, and he's pretty consistent with it. You've got her as well, although I haven't seen her land a stun, so maybe I just misread her kit. We did, of course, also get stuns out of Syl. So between the two of them, which I'd be shocked if you didn't have some opportunity on there, you're probably going to be okay. And just for funsies, you build a nice Alika who can just delete everyone with that ridiculous A2. The hardest, if not the hardest, one of the hardest hitting A2s in the game. Also one of the hardest hitting A1s in the game when it double procs. Unfortunately, that's a 50-50 chance, but very strong. There. I forgot I was going to actually cut out all this, so I talked to you so much. I'm going to leave this one in. But for the rest of the runs, we're going to cut off after the first round. I'm just used to talking all the time, I guess. That's, I'm sure my wife would concur. I guess I don't really... We can just hit auto at this point. I don't know. Oh, no, but he might try to do something silly. More than enough. And that'll get us our 3-star there. All right. Next up. All right, stage 2. We are going to bring in a special guest. I'm feeling good about this. First off, we need taunts. And taunts are very hard to come by. But there is kind of a best in class, and we built them out, and we're going to use them for this particular, as soon as I remember where I am, Barbarians. Oh, that's not, we already know that. Jesus, I'm just a mess. Just a mess tonight. Okay. Sentinel, hear me out. This guy has, when booked, an 85% chance to provoke as long as his attack is critical. He's got good HP. I probably built him with too much defense, not enough HP. That's okay. We're going to keep him alive. I've fixed Alaz. Alaz, of course, has a provoke on enemies for 2 turns. It cannot be resisted if the target is less than 50% HP. But we just gave him accuracy, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay? So we have 2 stunner. We have a stunner. We have 2 taunters. So we have plenty of cow control. We have a killer. And now we're going to give ourselves some survivability. I think I want to go with her because she does attack all enemies. It puts a decrease defense. And I think she's got some gear on her. Oh, she's even got full gear on her. Oh, bless you. Bless your soul. So this is the team we're going to go with. All right, here we are, stage 2. Take 2. I got 2 single target provokers. I thought one of them was AoE. But that's okay. We can play with our food a bit here because we have turn meter manipulation here. We can keep these guys all occupied. And we can put that out. And we can do this. And you can stun him. You can provoke him. So we're just going to have to play with our food a bit. Which means we can't go ahead and kill them all. Because we're going to need more provokes, right? Oh, they're all angry with him. That will kill them. And that will not be playing with our food. This will. Alright, get rid of that. Okay, provoke another. So that's 3. Oof. Ooh. This is going to work. This isn't ideal. I've said it before. Just use provoke sets. Don't mess around. Just use provoke sets. I'm just being silly. We'll wipe this one. We'll go to the next. And I'll let you know when we're at the end. I'll see we're at 4 so far. So we're on pretty good pace. All right. That was still pretty easy. I got to be honest with you. Having Armands. If you have any type of control champion, but especially Armands, I just kind of cycled through. Alaz and Sentinel will get their 1. Sentinel got a few more because the counterattack that Alaz put up allowed Sentinel to hit a few more people. Made it pretty easy. We had 1 to spare in here. Use provoke set. My suggestion, use Sentinel. He's bonkers. Use him in a provoke set. And that way you'll get multiple options. Or Alika or any AoE champion in a provoke set. That's going to help you so much. It's going to be so much quicker. But definitely, if you're just like, I don't have or don't want provoke set, Sentinel by himself could absolutely do it so long as you control the crowd long enough to do it. I was just killing him too quickly, and even then I could do it. But if we were not, if I had less damage overall with me, it would have been pretty easy. So now time for the... Oh, I have to get the 2 more. Oh my sweet God. I'll be back. Okay, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news for the third one. It's place 10 freeze debuffs. And would you believe, now I don't know, maybe I'm missing, but there's only 2 champions. One's a rare, who has a, 25%. I don't know if that's each hit. That's still not a lot. And then you've got an arguably potentially free. You can get your Carl free. But that's a little scary to be, this is our options. There are 2 sets that can help you. There is the Frost set, which is a 20% chance of freezing the attacker, which means you have to get attacked. Now, to make it even better, Elva's in there, who's got a block debuffs. So I don't even know how that's going to work. Also, you have the Frostbite, which is a 2-piece set, which has a 15% chance to block freeze debuffs and a 10% chance to place debuff on the attacker. So you can use a 2-piece on that to give you a total 30% chance. This is gonna be you need your Carl. This is the least thought out I've ever seen. The fact that you have the freeze debuffs on this group. I'm on Hell Hades Gaming right now. Let's check if there's a champion. Maybe there's a champion I'm missing. Because that's the only thing I can think of. Is that I'm missing some epic that also has it. I'm not holding my breath, but you never know. All right, so we got legend. Well, we got a mythical dwarf. We got Yakarl. What's Carlong? No, he's a nope. 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 Whirlum? Nope. He's a Knight's Rev is going to be fun. There's lots of Knight's Rev. Cruden, nope. That's Tor. Okay, single target freeze. Boy, there's a lot of single target freeze. None of which are from this faction. I don't. Other than Anointed, which we're not going to build, I don't see one. There isn't one. There's not. This is it. So if you haven't gotten your Carl, save up your clan points because I'm pretty sure that's where you can buy them. And that's the option you have, your Carl. So we're going to run through here. That is. I mean, maybe I'm out to lunch, but I feel that's unacceptable. We're still going to manipulate here because I just, we don't know how long it'll take to land all these. Especially he's got, so we got 4. How many do we need? 10. Oh, this will be easy. This will be easy. We can kill this and go on to the next round. Elva, sit down, Elva. Yeah, no, the good news is, with Yakarl, it's pretty easy. He has multiple opportunities to land Frost. He's got Frost on all of his skills. I'll show you when we get to him again in the next round here. And then we'll forward it. Because you guys don't want to hear me talk all day. It takes too long. We've also got it here. So 75% chance base, so we can run that here on a single target. He's also got that AoE. Anyway, we're going to keep going here, try to make sure we get enough freezes, and we'll be back at the end. Well, okay, that one was easy because of your Carl. Without your Carl, that is going to be impossible. I guess you can build an Anointed and just keep whacking away with the A1 until you get it done. Boy, oh boy, they really didn't. This tells you they didn't think it through. But that's fine. We made it through. Yakarl's your only option. He is free to play to get technically save your guild coins. And let me go to the Bastion and see if I still have him. I can't remember if I bought him or not. I'm pretty sure there's 2 things in this area. Let me. I think you can find it here. So you get her. Right there. Slot 7. So you have to be in a clan that has slot 7 unlocked. You're probably also going to want to get Yannicka. By the way, she got freezes as well, doesn't she? No, Shermani has freezes. Maybe Yannicka does too. Anyway, he's there. I think it's 1 fragment and slot 7. So I don't know if it's 100 coins probably. You just got to do it. You got to do it because there's nothing else. And it's actually a pretty piss poor planning. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. Not good. But anyway, hey, is what it is. Let's move on to the ORCS crypt. Oh, by the way, I picked this up. We got this. That'll be our little bonus sprinkle. We'll forge our first piece. But what do we got here? We got provoke buffs from the orcs. Now, I'm telling you right now, your boy gonna be using cheat codes wherever he can. Was this provoke? I think it was provoke, right? Okay. So this is good. We do have a relative best in class with Duck. Duck can provoke for 1 turn. It is 2 random enemies plus 1, so he'll get 3. So you can make that work. We're probably going to have to take you out. Varl, we'll use him. Our cheat code here is going to be Warlord, because we can do a little turn meter control and little lockout. I'm guessing probably both of these. Let's just get as many provokes as we can. 50% chance on an A1. Pretty good. I think his is more consistent. I think he's got an AoE. 50% chance. I don't have him booked. Really? Maybe that's the wrong one. Oh, I remember. I put the thing on the wrong thing. Because me. So Iron Brago is going to be the legendary best in class. At least got a 75% chance. And we're just going to, we'll jump in. If I don't have gear on these guys, then we'll reset it here. But this is what I mean by cheat code. We can just do that. And then we're just going to try to provoke people. And we're going to get resisted a lot, probably. Oh, he's in a provoke set, because I used to use him in Hydra. So that's good. So we got 2. And we should be able to get 1 there. And it went over here, it got resisted, which tells me none of my champions have gear. But I still am at 4. So I just think we just keep this going. I don't see why not. Let's see if we can get this done. I won't even watch the beginning of this. Look, I'm going to make this work so I don't have to go put more gear and spend more silver. We'll come back when I'm on the finish line. All right, overall, that's another pretty easy one. I think Duck does a really good job incidentally having Varl in a stun set, which I didn't realize I had. Obviously made it a lot easier. I think this is going to be a fairly okay one. Full disclosure, Warlord is a cheat code because I can lock out their skills and often take their turn meter as well, making it just that much easier. Sandlash Survivor is going to give you some survivability. Her passive never kicked off. We were never in trouble. But keep in mind, Duck is taunting, and he is a defense-based champion, so he's survivable. Iron Brago is taunting. He's a defense-based champion, so you're going to be fine there. Okay, I was going to say, wait a minute. So we're doing stun debuffs, and I'm sure this is where it's going to get ugly, because it just seems to get... Okay, no. Every champion in the entire roster has stuns. You can just move on to the next one. I'll tell you right now, though, Tolf, I don't care how many stuns. I don't care if your stuns are 100%, and on everyone, you're not getting in this. You're not getting in this fight. So Iron Brago does have a stun here. Buffing all allies for 3 turns. Has a 100% chance stun for 1 turn. For 2 turns if they're under 2 or more buffs. He does not have gear, by the way, as I found out halfway through. So we're gonna put gear on him so that I don't die, because this might be more important. In fact, we're gonna put some savage gear on him to give us some more damage. Ooh, not attack. Yeah, ooh. Okay, well, it's not looking good, Clark. 70% chances. Good enough for me. It's good enough for me. Varl does tons of damage, but we can also bring in our King Garog. He's the stuns. For epics, let's see. Tuhawk. Tuhawk has a single target drain, but 100% chance, so that's slow play. Robar, I think he's got the single target. Yeah, we don't want... Robar's not who we want. Garog has a stun on as A1. Do we not have an AoE stun? Terror Beast. One enemy. Ah, gosh. Okay, well, Tuhawk was a single target. Everyone's a single target again. Use a stun set. That's my suggestion. She's also got a stun. So we don't need Garog, and I feel like he doesn't have gear, by the way. Oh, he does. Oh, and it's good. It's full gear. Okay. I guess we can bring her in because she's got stun. This is going to be a play it. I don't know. We're just going to have to play control and get stuns. I don't mind doing this because if we can get some provokes, that's going to help us as well. Stun. Stun. Where are we at? 2 already. Some survivability here. Stun. Stun. Yay! All right, we'll fast forward through the rest of this. It's looking pretty good. We're 4 already in. We're not in any danger, so we'll play it through and then we'll capture it at the end here. All right, stage 2 done. Another pretty easy one. I had to redo it once. I was getting really bad RNG. Stuns aren't consistent. Not using a stun set on top of that, but Kreela was getting the single target. King Grog, Iron Brago, when the 3 of them can get single target. You can use Warlord and Varl to control the situation and some damage when we need it. Pretty easy. I did not use an epic in this one. I just realized. I didn't mean not to use an epic. I also didn't mean to not put stuff on her. Same thing. They're all single target. That's why. I mean, honestly, 2 Hawks, single target, same rinse, repeat. Tolf, single target, rinse, repeat, and Turbies. So you got 3 single target. You're just going to have to play around. You're going to have to control the battlefield, use stun sets, and you'll probably get through there pretty nicely. So the last one, probably freeze. Oh, reduce 6 enemies' HP by 50% with 1 skill. Well, we best make sure our Varl is hitting. That's pretty good. We'll see. This is going to be tough. We're going to take Kreela out, and we're going to bring in back Duck. That's going to give us our decrease defense. What's his speed? I feel like he's not fast enough. He's one. Okay, we got to fix Duck because apparently he was playing with half a deck, literally half of his gear. This should work. So again, control, decrease. None? There's like most of her health is missing. Oh, replay. We're in a bit of trouble if we can't get it here. Okay, there. There we go. That's 1. That's a single skill. That's 2. Okay. All right. We're going to be okay. Not quite enough. Okay, that's fair. Let's do some taunting. I thought that did more damage. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought that big hulking. Did I get anything there? Oh, I somehow got 3. Oh, might have been on this dude here. I don't want to use skills. Just kill it good. Okay. All right, we'll be back. It looks like we'll be able to do it. Not quite the way I thought I was, but we have enough single target damage here. Probably I could have just brought in Alaz and he would nuke them all. So I'm not really worried about it. But you know what? Let's continue. We'll be back. All right, that one was actually pretty easy too. Not quite the way I thought it was going to be, but we cycled enough around to be able to get to those big single target hitters. Probably didn't even use the best team there. I can't go back, which is stupid. Oh, I get to collect that. Oh, we get to see the next one. We get dust. That's nice. Oils, silver, and 1 soulstone. Okay. Let's go into orcs just because I feel like I didn't talk about epics. Single target damage from orcs. I don't know. I guess it's in a single ability. You could probably one shot do that with Seer. I don't see why not. I think Seer, I think Bloodfeather can do single target damage, equating that. But probably your best in class. By the way, Bonekeeper probably can do that, because she has an ignore, extra crit damage. She also has a decreased defense, but she has that extra crit damage. This skill hits pretty hard. I imagine it could do it at that lower level. So Bonekeeper might be one you can use for that. I feel like Bonekeeper, as far as epics, really Bonekeeper, Bloodfeather, and Seer would be best in class. I don't think anyone else can do it. Obviously, Alaz is a barbarian, so it wouldn't work here. Obviously, among the legendaries, I think I was using probably the ones that can. I don't see a whole lot. Maybe Nogdar can. He has that kind of funky ability there. But let's go into the forge now. Let's do a little. Oh, no, it's not quick craft. Let's go into relic crafting. Our first chance. We got 268 of these babies. They're all rares. You only use rares for rares. Let's see what we can get. We can get a standard. That's great. That's exactly what I wanted. We got one more chance. Can we at least get a special one? No, 2 standard. Excellent. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. We'll see you in the next Faction Wars tomorrow. Please be kind, be safe, and we'll see you in the next video.